July 2nd, 1937. Above the vast Pacific Ocean, one of the world's most famous pilots was flying her twin-engine plane toward a tiny, almost invisible island. Her fuel was running dangerously low. Her radio signals were fading in and out. The world was watching, and within hours, she would vanish without a trace. This is the chilling story of Amelia Earhart, a pioneer, an icon, and a mystery that would baffle generations. Born in 1897 in Atchison, Kansas, Amelia Earhart grew up with a passion for adventure. In a time when women were rarely seen in aviation, she defied convention. By 1928, she became the first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean, not as the pilot, but as a passenger. It was just the beginning. Soon, she proved her skills by solo crossing the Atlantic in 1932, becoming an international celebrity. Her courage, determination, and daring spirit inspired millions of women around the world. Yet, despite fame and accolades, Amelia was not content to rest on her achievements. Her dream was bigger. She wanted to fly around the world. In 1937, Earhart announced her ambitious plan to circumnavigate the globe in a specially modified Lockheed Electra 10E. Her navigator, Fred Noonan, was an experienced and skilled pilot with expertise in long-range navigation. The journey would cover over 29,000 miles, touching dozens of countries and remote islands. They meticulously prepared for months, checking every detail, planning fuel stops, and coordinating with naval stations along the route. From Miami to South America, across Africa, India, and Southeast Asia, the flight was progressing smoothly until the most dangerous leg of all, the Pacific Ocean. After leaving Lae, Papua New Guinea, Earhart and Noonan headed toward Howland Island, a tiny speck of land in the middle of thousands of miles of ocean. Howland Island was less than 2 miles long, making it nearly impossible to see from the air. Waiting for them was the USCGC Itasca, a small Coast Guard ship tasked with helping guide them by radio. But radio communication was difficult, and conditions in the sky were unpredictable. The tension grew with every passing mile. At 8:43 a.m., Amelia spoke over the radio. "We must be on you, but cannot see you." Her voice was calm, but the message carried a sense of urgency. Moments later, she added, "We are running north and south." The Electra had drifted off course, and fuel was nearly exhausted. Then, silence. No more radio signals. No response from Howland Island. The world held its breath. When the Electra did not arrive, the United States launched one of the largest search operations in history. Ships and planes scoured over 250,000 square miles of the Pacific Ocean. Naval vessels combed the waves. Aerial reconnaissance searched the skies, and desperate messages went out to nearby islands. But despite the massive effort, there was no sign of the plane, no wreckage, and no survivors. Newspapers around the world reported the tragedy, but the fate of Amelia Earhart remained unknown. Over the decades, countless theories have tried to explain what happened. Some believe the Electra simply ran out of fuel and sank into the vast Pacific. Others suggest Amelia and Noonan may have landed on a remote island like Nikumaro and survived for a short time. A controversial theory claims that they were captured by Japanese forces during rising tensions in the Pacific. Despite numerous expeditions, sonar scans of the ocean floor, analysis of artifacts, and new clues have all emerged. Some claim to have found pieces of the Electra, old photographs, or footprints on remote islands. Yet nothing has conclusively solved the case. Even experts today agree the final resting place of Amelia Earhart is still one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in history. Why does the disappearance of Amelia Earhart continue to fascinate people around the world? It is not just about aviation or history. It is about human courage, the spirit of adventure, and the fragility of life. Amelia Earhart represents the daring pursuit of dreams, and her story reminds us how quickly even the bravest can be lost to the unknown. Nearly a century later, the fate of Amelia Earhart remains a haunting enigma. Somewhere beneath the endless waves of the Pacific, the truth waits to be discovered. Until then, the legend of Amelia Earhart, the woman who dared to conquer the skies, continues to inspire and mystify the world.